Welcome back everyone to Punny Play as the Lore Master, and today we are here in the waterworks where I am to collect some lore fragments to take care of some lighting issues that they're having when needing some spider legs to replace the lights, the gems that are being used for the lights, and to find the bottom of a well. Oh, and here is a spider right here. That would be good. So I won't have to go all the way out to the Palace of Nain to get all the pieces. That's good to hear. But I need these lore fragments and I need to get to the bottom well. Let's head mainly towards the well, which is down in that area. Any other things I get incidentally then will just be a bonus, because I am going to be here down a couple more times, because after this I have to come back down here for the runners, which I'm going to have to face later on, and I also will have to come down here to search for some placards in order to determine locations. Now, unfortunately, I think the places where the placards are the same places I need for my class quest. So that's going to be a little bit inconvenient, that the last time I come here is going to be when I have the best shot at getting the items for the class quest. Let's see. There you go. I'm getting those in pretty easily. Let's see what's up here, other than, well, we got salamanders up here. Actually, I think you got a little bit of everything up here. Maybe an occasional spider, but usually things like turtles, goblins. I don't think there are any lore fragments in here, are there? I don't think so, but I think this is the quickest way for me to get to where I'm going, as long as I don't run into too many salamanders. And it looks like the most aggressive thing I'm going to run... Oh, well, there are the goblins too. And the spider. Well, the goblins seem to be easy to deal with. It's the turtles that are a potential nuisance. So let's head down here. I don't need to kill all the runners right now, because that will be for later. And there's a glass spider. Good. See how many of them I could take care of. I doubt I'm going to get them all in this session, but getting them a couple at a time will help. Let's see, we need to get down here, and I think our friend is right up there. Yeah. Squeal, 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 squeal. I'm loud, I'm loud, I'm loud. I know. And you're a turtle. And you're annoying also. Annoying and a turtle. There you go. Now, where was I? Oh yes, here it is. Narag Caleb. And now, where is the bottom of the well? It's hard for me to see the bottom of the well. That's what I gotta say. Hello there. How are you doing?
If it were not for the prospect of finding Mithril, I would not have come here.
This is it. Do you see the hole in the cave ceiling above us? Well, frankly, no. That's the bottom of the well of the Chamber of Crossroads, even if you don't see it. I don't think we need to worry about the orcs climbing up it, though. Ha 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 ha. Oi! Draw your weapons. Let's seek higher ground. Alright, fine. Oh, wait, what do we got here? Many foes approach. Are they orcs? Are they goblins? are the really nasty things. They're lizards. We're worried about a couple of lizards. Don't rest, friend. Here comes some toads. Really? We're worried all this for a couple of toads. The group of enemies that I've just determined are the ones that are least likely to give anyone a headache. Okay, there is that hypnotism thing. A minor little problem there. Next! Look out! Lizards again! Oh boy. Really? These are toads again! Get ready! Yeah. Like these are the great foes of Moria. These are going to come out and challenge Okay. Maybe I can see your point now. They'll throw Mazak and his hordes into the water. This is getting ridiculous. Okay! Now you said something that makes sense. It is ridiculous. We're going to get a little fire and water here. Hey, you better get out of there before it starts boiling over. That's all I got to say. All right, there you go. Tell Talfeed he not need worry. This place is well protected by toads and lizards. Well, I suppose so. Now, there is one area where there are lore fragments that isn't a place I'm planning to go to later, so I thought maybe I should at least take care of the ones that are there. Now, it's been a long time since I've done the Lore Master quest, so I can't remember exactly what I've got to do in order to pick these things up. I think they are in... Well, let me take care of this lizard first. And while I don't think the lizard itself is going to be particularly dangerous for me, I just didn't want to add it on top of the toad. There you go. And now, somewhere around here is where I'll start to find these fragments, supposedly. Where you find them and exactly how, I don't know. But apparently salamanders don't like fire, despite the fact that... Well, at least these don't, because several salamanders I've gone on to go around breathing fire and stuff like that. Let's see now. How do I get these lore fragments, and what are they from? In here? What creates them? Yeah, because the way the arrow is pointing, it sounds like it's that way. But I can't, because I would thought it would have been in that structure right there. Maybe it is in that structure. See how, well... maybe I have to go inside. So maybe I will go around inside it, and that'll have to take me up like that. And inside here, I have discovered the Great Wheel. Alright. And apparently there are Globsnaga here. And mushrooms. But, are there lore... Oh, come on! I'm just looking for lore fragments. Do you have any? Do you? No. No lore fragments. They're Globsnog all over the place. Or are they? I suppose they're inside. What did she say? Lore frames can be found throughout the waterworks. Well, that helps me a lot. Throughout the waterworks, indeed. Where throughout? Are they going to be dropped by monsters? Or are they going to be sitting on the ground? All sorts of places where they can be. I think I found it. 1. Wonderful. This is going to be a long search. Ah, there's another section of this place. I thought I had tapped out the area. So let's get a second dwarf text. Obviously this means that I'm not going to be able to just collect them from monsters or something like that and take care of a few that way. I'm just going to have to visit all the areas and take care of them. The other place then that they're probably at then will be with the Globsnaga that are way down the other section of the waterworks rather than near the places I'm going later on. And then the third one, I'm pretty sure though, is with all the spiders. Well then, perhaps I should do some spider hunting. Now, are there any more in this area? 80 meters. Yes, there's most definitely more in this area. So let's... Unfortunately, I have to go through all these Globsnaga and this fetid fungal... I can't think of a third F. Oh, well. This fetid fungal fastness. Yes, that's it. Fetid fungal fastness that I have to go through in order to reach this area. Good. And see, that's the quest. Now the question is, are any of the lore fragments inside? Maybe not, because there's one right here. That's 4 of them. And the quest arrow is no longer pointing this way, so probably none inside. So let's head out to the next section. I decided not to fight through that place all over again, so I just popped over back to here to take care of the epic, and I'll be back in the waterworks later. Hello.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
You say that Melmar found the bottom of the well, and that he is confident that the orcs cannot climb it? That is good news. I am less worried about their presence now. We may do all right after all, my friend. Thank you for investigating this for me. All right. There you go. I have helped the people over here.
I hope we have done enough, friend.
You have indeed done as I asked, and I can but hope that it will be enough. The great delving, at least, is sufficient at the ready. We are fortunate that Mazog has not yet made his move. All right, and we get... Oh, yes, a hat. I'll think on it.
The dwarves at the Heart of Fire must prepare for an attack.
My heart dares to hope that we will be prepared for when the orcs mount their attack. There is still time in which to prepare. We must make the most of it. Travel to the Way of Smiths among the Silvertine lodes, and lend your aid to the dwarves working in the Heart of Fire. My hammer blow may fall hardest there. If Malzug were to learn the importance of these forges to our continued resistance. Stothkel is in charge of the effort there. Go to him with my commendation of your merits. All right, let's go to Stothkel and tell him that there is a trouble approaching and that I'm the one who's going to be stuck helping him. Stotzkel, I've been sent here to check on the defenses because we are worried about a potential attack from the orcs.
With your help, we will be ready for anything!
It is true, then, this rumor that the orcs are planning some great assault on us? I was afraid it was so. I do not need Bosie's recommendation to know that you are an asset to our efforts here. Were it not you, the Heart of Fire would still be sealed to us.
With your help, we will be ready for anything!
My lieutenant will tell you how best to help us with the preparations, Pine Wolf. I would trust a Rink-strong hammer with my life. Ask him what should be done and make it so. We here in the Heart of Fire will stand against the orcs until the very end, and then, if all else seems lost, we will shut the door. We will only do so at the greatest need, though. Help Rink with the preparations for our defense, and the time until we must shut the door may be long put off. Very well. So let's head over to Rink. See what he has to say. Hello there. Anything you need in preparations for defense?
What foul and nameless things we face in Moria, I know not.
Goblins can move quickly when they want to. The filthy creatures are not very intelligent, but they can still do a lot of damage if they coordinate their attacks. If we disrupt their ability to communicate, they may be less effective at organizing a serious attack on the Heart of Fire. Scouts have been reported that the goblin runners are moving through the waterworks, running and swimming and creeping and crawling. If you defeat many of these runners, they will be less able to signal the timing of their attacks. The more time we have to construct barricades and other defenses, the better off we'll be. Disrupting goblin communications in the waterworks will buy us some time. So I need to defeat goblins in the waterworks. Now all I have to do is get there. I know. I've been there before. Told you I'll be going back. Back in the waterworks, we are now not only looking for those goblin runners, but also a few more of those lore fragments that I've been asked to collect, which I believe they are on the other side of that wall, with the Globsnaga that dwell within there. That would be the logical place based on what I found last time. Swartgut. Didn't I kill Swartgut already? Or is that somebody else that I killed earlier? Well, he died quickly, whether I killed him before or not. So therefore, let's head in here. Take care of a couple of orcs. And maybe a couple of mushrooms over here. Oh, no wonder, level 60. I was wondering how he could be standing in the middle of there and the orcs completely ignoring him. Because he's high enough level to be ignored. Unfortunately, I don't have that luxury. So, therefore... Ah! There's a lore fragment right there. Ubrum. 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 Well, not exactly sure how that's pronounced, but we do have... Oh! We do have this brawler here. That's one thing that we have. But what I want are these ancient dwarf texts, and I would presume that there are going to be... Ah! There's another one right up there. I'll take care of the brawler first. Then we'll worry about the orc text. Good. Wow, they're all nice and close together here. They're trying to lull me into complacency or something like that. Of course, it's where they put the fourth one that's going to be tricky. Right, there's number 3. And it came all the way. Oh! I missed one apparently. I wouldn't have seen that from where I was before. Oh, you want to fight? Yeah, right. There we go. Now, if my guess is correct, that would be a lot of them. And in fact, yeah, now the quest arrow points way down there to the south, probably where the spiders live. And we'll worry about that soon, but right now I want to find the best way out of here. Well, let's just kill this thing, then we won't have to worry about going around it. There we go. And of course, well, we need those runners. Am I lost? Actually, there appear to be a couple more in this direction. So I don't have to go all the way to the spiders. At least not for all of them. I'm going to guess that I'm going to be one short, right? So that I will have to go to the spiders anyway. Of course, if it turns out that there were 8 of them at the spiders, then that I could have gotten them all there while I was getting spider legs. Yeah, that's always a possibility. But there's no accounting for what works and what doesn't. Now, where are these fragments? They're way up here, right about where I'll have to go when I do the search for the epic. Yeah, I'll have to be back here. Probably at least one more time. Ah. Well then, lessons learned. But then, sometimes you make things more efficiently, and sometimes you don't. Are there any more up around here, other than discovering the lost treasury? Making sure there are no more of these texts lying. Yeah, like here. Look at this. Number 11. And I'm going to guess that number 12 is going to be on the other side of this. Which means that when I pick it up, I'll head back over to the rotted cellar, where we are going to then, from there, head back and take care of those goblins. But it's getting late now. I've found the lore fragments.
Greetings.
Well done, Pine Wolf. These will prove most valuable in the days to come. You must move on to your next task, for we have little time to lose. And what is that next task? We'll find that out in the next episode of Piney Plays The Lore Master.